Broadly speaking, there are 6 families of cocktails. We're going to talk about 5. We're not going to talk about the flip, which has egg in it by definition. We don't make flips. We do make the other 5 though. So first would be the highball. Highball is going to be spirit and mixer. Jack and Coke, gin and tonic, 7 and 7. These are all highballs. The next one would probably be daiquiris. A daiquiri is going to be spirit, citrus, and sugar. So a caipirinha would be a daiquiri. Daiquiri is obviously a daiquiri. Tommy's Margarita, interestingly enough, is a daiquiri. Talk about that in a second. Whiskey sour, also a daiquiri. In my opinion, Ramus Gin Fizz would be a daiquiri. In Evan's opinion, Ramus Gin Fizz would be a flip. So fight amongst yourselves on that one. After the daiquiri, talk about daisies. Daisy is basically a daiquiri, spirit, citrus, sugar, with some kind of flavorful liqueur in it. So a margarita is a daisy. In fact, margarita is Spanish for daisy, which I learned like a month and a half ago. So that blew my mind a little bit. But you take the triple sec out of a margarita, you get a Tommy's Margarita. Now it's a daiquiri. Another example of daisy would be a Cosmopolitan. Knickerbocker's a real old recipe. A ton of tiki drinks are actually daisies, and they're spectacular. It doesn't have to be triple sec. That's the most common one, but you could do something with creme de cassis, like the bourbon revival. After that, we talk about old fashions. Old fashioned originally wasn't a recipe like it is today. It was a method, and specifically it was a method for delivering medicine, because bitters was medicine, basically a cure-all for anything. But in order to make the bitters taste good, they started mixing it with sugar and with booze. So basically your spirit, your bitters, and your sugar, and you have an old fashioned. You can make a Oaxacan old fashioned, which is a tequila and mezcal old fashioned. You can make a tiki old fashioned. You can make a rum old fashioned, or any kind of old fashioned. I've had gin old fashions. They're all good. Just depends on how much you like the spirit. Next would be the Manhattan, or some would call it the martini, although Martinez would probably be most accurate. That's going to be a spirit with some kind of fortified liqueur. So you're going to be in the martini.